Yo, me guys, what's up? It's me, your boy Rebel, and welcome back to Rebel Riot. Now, I don't want to start no fight, so go ahead and drop that like. I only got like maybe 10 or so minutes to speak right now. I just wanted to make another video. So for the month of December, I think I'm going to try and make daily videos just to do that. Yeah, and that's that. So today I'm going to make a video. I'm going to talk about some things. Obviously, that's what I'm doing here. So I want to talk about brands or things that I think are going to be worth more in the future. And yeah, the way I'm looking at it is this, like, I've been contemplating thoughts a lot today. I've been thinking a lot. I'm reading the book The Alchemist right now, which is very good so far. A lot of people seem to really like that book. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I bought it at a bookstore downtown, and I don't have a car. Well, I have a car, but I don't have my license, so I don't really drive or anything like that. So I was walking, and I had the book, obviously, and I had a couple other books because I bought a couple other books. I love reading and shit like that. And so I went to the gas station because I wanted something to drink, and I got something to drink, and the gas station attendant pointed out, he's like, oh, like, you're going to enjoy reading that book, you really love that book, or, I really love that book, it's a really good book. And then, you know, he asked if I, like, had read it before and shit like that, and I was like, no, of course not, but no, I haven't yet. It's like, yeah, you're going to really enjoy it, you'll have a good time reading that book. Yeah. It's a book I've heard a lot about. Well, not a lot. Actually, it's not a book I've heard a lot about, but it's a book that I heard about when I was younger, and then I heard about it again just so recently. I was like, oh yeah, because I started reading it, like, on my iPod. It was, like, when I first got my iPod when I was, like, 13, and I was reading books, but I don't really like reading, like, on that at all, just because I just don't, I just prefer, like, in a book. And so I'm reading this book now. It's called The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho. Not sure if that's actually how you say your name. He's a Spanish writer. It's about your personal legend and finding and following your personal legend, which is very interesting to me because I believe in, like, a personal legend, that we all have, like, this path laid out before us that, personally, I believe that it's something that, like, we chose, like, before we were born. We, like, made these decisions about, like, what we wanted to learn and accomplish in this lifetime here on Earth, and now we're just on that path trying to figure it out. The book's about reading omens and yeah, just reading omens and understanding omens. It's very interesting to me. There's a lot of things that I'm finding very helpful, I guess. So it's just really on my mind right now. I was about to make a different video, but I just started talking about that because that's what's so heavily on my mind. Yeah, anyways, with that being said, this is my YouTube channel. Hi, welcome to Rebel Riot. Currently, I make videos about Supreme and hypebeast streetwear type stuff. Mostly Supreme, just because, I don't know, I really like Supreme, and yeah. But that's never really what I wanted this channel to be. Like, that's actually, like, kind of like a newer, just thing that I do. Supreme, I don't really, like, I've heard about Supreme, like, in the past, I'm saying a lot, because I don't really think about what I'm going to say before I say it. I'm just sitting here talking to a camera, and yeah, this is fun, this is cool. Should I sit up like this? Is that nice for you guys? But yeah, that's that. This channel, wow, I drank a lot of coffee this morning, and my brain's kind of like, whoa, it's like 4 o'clock, I gotta be at work in 30 minutes, fuck, dude. But yeah, about following your personal legend, yeah, I'm here on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna make videos every day in December. I'm trying to, at least. Actually, I'm making videos every day in December. And it's not gonna be all, like, hypebeast streetwear type stuff. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, I guess, because I don't think I can make 31 days worth of content about streetwear personally. I have a lot of interests, and I think clothing is a big one, but it's also not at the same time. It's not something I just want to talk about all the time or do all the time, and that's why I haven't really made a lot of videos on here, because I kind of like having a channel that's dedicated to one thing, but at the same time, I'm not dedicated to one thing, so why would my channel be that? Yeah, I wanna, yeah, just talk about a lot of things. I have a lot of things on my mind a lot of the time. Right before I started recording, I saw a bird fly, a really big bird fly out my window. It was in the sky, obviously. For some reason, I took that as a good omen. I think I've seen birds before, and I think birds are a good omen to me. I think omens are different for everyone, but I think certain things are just understood by all of us. Like, I don't know. I don't know, like, what's a good omen to you? I think a bird flying ahead of me, is a good omen because it shows, it's like, what, like a few years ago, I was getting into meditation, and I was started meditating, and I was this guided meditation to like find like my spirit animal or my power animal or whatever you want to call it. My animal spirit guide, I think, is actually the correct term for non-Native Americans who don't actually practice certain practices that would be where a spirit guide or a spirit animal would actually come into play. It's a certain like ritualistic thing, I think, for certain tribes, and it's like appropriation to like not like speak about it, but like to say you have a spirit animal. But that's not like anything I know true to be fact. That's just what I've heard. So animal spirit guide, I believe, is the correct term. But yeah. Anyways, that's beside the point. And yeah, so I did a meditation, and I found my spirit guide, which was a hawk, at the time, and that has really spoke to me in a lot of different ways. And now, but when I was doing research to find out about what it means to have a hawk as a spirit guide, it said things about like, you know, like having like Hawkeye, like how they see well and stuff, and you know how they like fly above, and so it's like having like a better perspective of everything. And so I see like a bird flying like ahead of me. I just think I'm being offered like a higher perspective of things. I'm seeing things from a higher perspective, from a wider perspective, from a bird's eye view. Bird's eye view is what I'm trying to say. I think, if that makes sense to anyone, I don't know. This is kind of just like a random little video. It was going to be something else, but I'll probably have that out tomorrow. Yeah, or the next day. Yeah, anyways, that's that. Spinny Boy Rebel. I don't really want to sign out of this, but I'm going to have to go to work here pretty soon. That was a lot of fun to talk about, you guys. Good conversation, good conversation. I like looking out my window. It's just like a small little... My window is actually a picture frame, as in there wasn't actually a window here, and then they made a window here, and my dad put a picture frame instead of like glass. It's just literally just a picture frame. It's really cool and unique to me. I don't know. I think it's funny because it's like I'm viewing the world as a single picture. It's just framed out for me like that, and it's just this little box perspective of just like a little snapshot of like my backyard, and there's mountains and the sun sets, it's setting right now, I see it, and it's so beautiful, just straight ahead, and it's so beautiful. It's a bright yellow. It's not like a huge sunset, it's just a bright yellow. It's like just about to start setting, just about to start getting behind those hills. And I know behind those hills there's an ocean, which is also really cool to me. I don't know, perspective, seeing things. I know what is behind those hills because I've been behind those hills, and it's a fucking ocean, you guys. And you would never know. You would never know how close I am to the ocean from what you see right here. But I am so close to the ocean, and sometimes, I mean, I think that it's very possible, like, that someday this part where I am will be covered by ocean again, or that someday where I am right here will be